Hello everyone, this is Rand here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 2013, and we're playing on the Herrenhausen map, more realistic. Or at least it's supposed to be anyway. And our combines are working. I've been doing a significant amount of harvesting off screen, so that's why we got all the money we got. I finished up a couple fields, just got a couple fields down in this corner left here yet. And then I believe it's all the corn fields. So yeah, 24 and 19. I think we're working on both of them right now. I believe 13 is corn. Yes, 13 is corn, 3 is corn. A little bit of 9 left. That's the one we started on. Apparently 4 and 26 as well. So yeah, all corn. We'll have to get some corn heads or chop it or something there. Anyway, I was thinking about this mixing station here and our 3,000 liter bucket, and considering that that mixing station holds 50,000, that seems like a lot of trips back and forth. Wow, that thing's noisy too. Now we do have 20,000 mixed rations in there, so that's good. I'm going to have to figure out how to get those out of there now. I'm not sure if I have any more realistic mods that actually will take mixed rations. Something tells me they might fit in this bucket, but and I have my doubts if I can dump the bucket in here, because usually dumping the bucket doesn't work for these type of areas. Anyway, back to my problem of how do I fill up that with a 3,000 liter bucket? And you know, the answer seemed kind of obvious to me. Okay, now it's not going to open. There we go. Courseplay. So yeah, the answer seemed obvious to me. Let's get Courseplay going and use Courseplay to unload this bunker. So first off, let me get rid of what's in the bucket here. I don't want that while I'm recording the course. And I did find you can dump it back into this bunker without losing it. So yeah, it's kind of nice. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. For some reason with this bucket, it doesn't really matter what height you're at. As long as you got the bucket in the right position, it will load. Let me put it all the way up and dump it, and then it won't load while I record the course. And considering the troubles I've had in the past with this, I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to set the course back here for starting. So I'm going to put the start point, maybe right in there, so that looks pretty good to me. Now, I have tried several times to record this course, and nothing but trouble. So just a disclaimer, I do have a recorded one that does work in case this one don't. So, first things first, obviously the text is off to the side here, but you actually can't click on it here. The clicking is still over here in this part of the screen, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Anyway, start course recording. And this is the tricky part right here, getting through here. Kind of line up with the middle of it there. And then we're going to set a waiting point. We're going to set another waiting point at the end. And then we're going to set the direction to backwards. Or reverse. Whatever you want to call it. And you want to back up as straight as possible here. Now, because I got a loader with auto steer on it, it makes this job a little bit easier. I can do partial turns. Because Courseplay doesn't like doing turns with a front end loader like this, an articulated vehicle. And then, yeah, I set my direction back to forwards there. going to try to sneak through here. And this is the trouble spot right in through here all the time. And we're going to drive up to right about there. Somewhere looks pretty good. Set a waiting point and set the direction back to reverse. Back away. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, change the direction back to forwards. And I'm going to put the stop point right here. I found, to me, it seems like it works better if you actually have this start and stop point with articulated vehicles rather far away. That way Courseplay can kind of figure itself out and line itself up. If I set them too close, it'll just sit there and go in circles. So, okay, we're going to put them in, I'm not sure, fill and empty shovel mode, I guess it's called. Technically, you would use this to unload a bunker into the biogas plant. In this case, I'm using it to, by the way, yes, I do want to buy that, into our mixing station. That is the pigs, I believe. It'd be nice if they'd actually say what some of the stuff is, but... Okay, shovel modes. Let's see here. So first off, we need the loading position. And this loader's, one nice thing about it, it is very forgiving in the loading position. So, loading position. And transport position. And then pre-unloading position. Say something like that. And then the unloading position. Something like that looks pretty good to me. Stop plus go, that should, I think we can leave that the way it is. I bet basically just means that stops while it loads up. Yeah, I think I can leave everything else the way it is. Let's drive the course and see what happens. Oh, he's going to make it around the turn. Come on, come on. Whew, that was close. That is the biggest... Oh, he did hit it a little bit there. The biggest trouble I've had is getting the front end loader through here. Absolute nightmare. Perfect, he loads up. This is the next problem I have. Sometimes he just stops and sits here. I don't know why. I get in him, and then he starts backing up. So, might just be this loader, I'm not sure. By the way, I'll have to point something else out to you guys I thought was really cool. And, not sure if Farmer Boy noticed this or not. This is the one that recommended this mod to me. He's going to stop again. Yeah, for some reason I got to get in him, and then he keeps going. So, we're going to make the turn, yeah. Driving like we're drunk here. I'd say more about that, except I was the one that drove, so far so good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. How come we're not unloading? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the one problem I found with this. It works, as you can see, almost perfectly, except for the fact I basically have to sit in the loader, otherwise he'll just sit there at the forward reverse points and at the unload point. I don't know why, got no clue, but pretty sure everything's set right. Yeah, I think so. And this one actually works better than this one does, so I'm going to delete this one. And I'm going to save this one. Yeah, I'll call it BGA 1, I guess. Yeah, don't put the parking brakes on him. He don't like that. Spacebar is the parking brakes for him. There he goes. Ooh, and our combine is full. I should probably take care of that. Let me fix that problem. They're probably both full. No. The other one is stuck in something. Oh, the fuel station. I wonder if I make him go the other way. That might be better. And yes, as you can see, these combines have been having loads of fun on the fields here. I don't know what he was doing there, but he just kind of started going in circles and then stopped going in circles and decided to work on this field. So, leaving the rest of it there. I'm telling you folks, hard to find good help nowadays. Oops. Bumped into the tipper. Okay, I think everything is set correctly. Absolutely gotta love Auto Combine on this map. Makes life a lot easier. At least when it works, anyway. They don't do stupid stuff like that field. Put my dual wheels back on. Wish that would save, but oh well. Also, I do not like this combine anymore. I found out, well, it kind of sort of works, but probably only because Auto Combine. If I get in it here a minute, I'll show you guys what I don't like about it. If I do 5, you can see the width of the header is not set correctly. And I don't think there's a way to change it that I can tell. I can do offsets, but I don't see a way to actually set this wider. So, whoever made this head, it's not the right width. So you can see it's actually missing some over here because of that. Oh, and I was going to point out about our Amcador front end loader. It matches our Steiger perfectly. So if I hop over here, he's probably stuck again. Oh, he's really stuck this time. Notice how it matches. I thought that was pretty cool. Yes, we're harvesting barley here, and I think the other field's barley now too. He was doing wheat, at least that's what I had him on, but then he decided he wanted to do barley, apparently. Boy. See if I can work him around the corner here. There we go. I don't actually want to stop him because it doesn't seem like I can start him back up, so. Wonder if I get away from him, maybe he'll work. Yeah, if you folks have any ideas on what's up with that, maybe it's just the front end loader, I'm not sure. Why he stops at all the forward and reverse points. And as soon as I get him, he goes, and then it's, fine. And then same thing with the unloading. Works perfectly, just won't unload until I get in him. Yep, exactly what I was talking about. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Other than that, it works perfectly, I think. So, okay, what are we going to do? We got money. That's a good thing. And like I said, I think our next purchase was going to be a nice big tractor. Been rethinking that though, because our Steiger is technically a fairly big tractor. So I'm thinking, you know, bigger plow, bigger cultivator would be nice. At least a bigger cultivator anyway, because we don't necessarily have to plow all the time. I haven't looked at the equipment that much either, so I'm not sure what... That's not too bad of a price. $150,000 for the biggest. Not sure what the difference here is. Well, that's a lot different horsepower, that's for sure. A 7250 and a 7250. This one's got 310, that one's got 263. Of course, we can get the Steiger with 660 horsepower. Or we can get Big Bud here with 760. I don't think that's right. The 747, I believe, has 900. Well, depending on who you listen to, it either has 950 or 1,100. So, I'm not sure what the discrepancy is there, but also I fixed all these tractors. They're now the right price. Oh, wait, I must have missed one. A ZTS 16245. I'll have to make a note of that in a minute. The ZTS 16245. Must have missed that one. Looks like I got all the rest of them though. Cultivators. And we got the Lemken. And pretty much the John Deere. That's really all I got for cultivators at this point. I think I would probably go with the John Deere. So we'll need at least 440 horsepower for that one. And our Steiger happens to have that amount, so we're good there. I think we're pretty good on sewing machines. Fertilizer spreader we do have. What I do want to get though is a manure spreader. And I've got some mods for that. The Aguas Tenuous from Big Boss Modding. Oh, not too bad in prices either, so I think we can definitely afford a couple of these. Probably get the biggest one, obviously. 15 meters. Oh, 20 meters. That don't sound right at the 15 meters, and that one's 20. Not sure on that. Anyway, let's see what our front end loader's doing. Also, I'd like to say I've had a couple people comment on, in fact, that these tractors and vehicles are noisy. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about it without completely turning it off. And maybe it's just more realistic, I'm not sure, but I have noticed that myself too. These vehicles are noisy, like just about all of them. So, apologize about that if you can't hear me well. Unfortunately, yeah, like I said, can't do much about it. I can turn myself up a little bit, but then it kind of, I think anyway, distorts myself, so I'd rather not do that, or at least limit the amount I do it. So, you know, then the microphone starts picking up crap it shouldn't, and yeah, definitely not the best way to go. Oh, and you know what? I think we own this field, so we can start cultivating it, can we not? On 15. Yes, 15, so we can start cultivating it. Let's purchase a cultivator then. And this tractor, technically, according to the thing, has enough horsepower for it, so. Back to cultivators. John Deere cultivator. And I think the easiest thing is going to be to pick that one up. I don't like getting into the reset point there with that big a cultivator. Realistic indoor camera. I don't think I tried that before. And number 5. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. All-wheel drive. Yeah, we can shut that off. Ballast. Enter. Yeah, we definitely want that. Okay, and for you guys who've watched my Westbridge Hills series, you've seen this cultivator already. It's basically just the same cultivator as far as I know. I don't think there's any difference that I know of. Just looking at it. Oh yeah, I've noticed on this map you can kind of look down through stuff. That's... yeah. Cool. Anyway. Just a more realistic version of it is all. Oh, crap. I'm not sure we can get around this. Because both these signs here are unmovable, apparently. Oh, we can. Excellent. Also, I wanted to purchase... I think it's this field right here across from us. Yes, number 8. Where's the buy point? Here, buy point. Over there. And I want to plant grass in this field. Hopefully it's not too expensive. 63, that's not too bad. We can afford that. Combines, bet you the one is full. Meow. You're stuck again. It's gonna be the story of this combine's life. That's about all I did with it too while I was off-screen harvesting. This combine was forever getting stuck. And I mean forever. This combine has pretty much harvested this field here, messed up 22. Well, our other combine has gotten pretty much everything else, so. As much as I don't like that John Deere for the fact that the width isn't right, it's at least doing a better job than the rest of our combines are. Our only other combine is. Okay, now that we own this, let's cultivate it. And I know I said I was going to do the other field, but yeah, we can wait on that one. Combine's still on it yet, so. Oh, you mean I don't own this field? Sure, as tarnation do. Yeah, it's interesting back there. What I can probably do is get the plow out and just plow it and allow the create field feature, and I should be able to fix that. I've noticed that on maps with crooked fields like that, or I should say crooked, just rounded and generally not square fields, that'll happen. So, as cool as what rounded fields are, they look really nice, they're hard to harvest, and they end up with a lot of problems like that, so, oh well. I think this is a fairly advanced version of this map too. This isn't, I don't remember what version this was. This wasn't like version 1, so you'd think they would have that fixed, but yeah, well, apparently not. No, I guess I cannot whoa, I can zoom out a long ways with this. That's crazy. Apparently I cannot escape the sound of this tractor. Actually, I might be able to get away without cultivating it too if I use my other planter. That's a possibility. That might be easier considering I'm just going to plant it in grass. I might give that a try. You know what? Our combine is he... Yeah, not enough power, huh? Yeah, that's an immovable fence there. You stuck. I cannot change gear for some reason. When in doubt, disconnect. And I'm guessing Auto Combine actually won't be able to harvest this because of the width problem. He's going to try to drive into the fence. And yes, I'm just chopping the straw. I didn't see a reason to keep it. Okay, he should be good to finish that himself. You're pretty much just sitting there waiting for me to get back in you so you can keep going. Ah, there's our planter. I think I got something in it yet, if I remember correctly. What did we plant? Was it wheat or barley over here or something? Yeah. Anyway, we'll have to save that for another episode. I think we better call it an episode here, so... Yeah, I guess first things first, if you guys happen to know why their front-end loader is doing that. Maybe it's just the front-end loader, like I said, so... Yep, if you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching. Till next time.